Hello, everyone. For those of you that were not at the panel last week, my name is Kathryn Rowe, and I am the mental skills coordinator for the Baltimore Orioles minor league teams. I am a licensed mental health professional and a former collegiate athlete myself, where I played soccer at the University of Rochester. And that is how I know Angelo, because he was one of my athletic trainers when I was there. And I am super jealous here to get to work with him. So Ange contacted me after the panel to give you guys some coping skills. So we're going to do like a little series here for you guys with different coping skills. And before I introduce our first one, I want to emphasize, and we had said this in the panel too, that everyone has different coping skills and everyone handles things differently. So if I introduce something on here and you give it a shot, you and your friends or teammates do it, and your teammates are like, that was awesome, and you're in your head, you're just like, oh my God, like that didn't work for me. That's okay. It's not going to work for everyone. So we just need to figure out what works for you. So, series number one, here we go. Breathing. Right? Your mind is blown. I know. Trust me, I know. Something that we have to do to survive. How is this going to help us in these moments? I get it. And I'm going to give you the why. Why is this helpful? Because when I was sitting in your seat, I thought the same thing. Like, okay, buddy, breathing, what? Come on, really? So we're going to go over the why. So first things first, when you are in a situation that it's heightened emotion, it's heightened reactions, typically that sucker, your heart rate, it's going quick. It is bumping, which increases the blood flow to your brain because it's sending the signal to your brain. Oh no, I'm uncomfortable. Something's wrong. Like fight or flee the situation. And typically in those moments, the brain is doing its job. It's trying to protect us. But in those moments, we don't need to fight or flee the situation. And a lot of times there would be negative consequences if we did that. But our brain's trying to help us. So we need to, in those moments, we need to slow down our heart rate, to slow down the blood flow, to slow down the signals to our brain to be like, hey, I'm uncomfortable, yes, but I'm safe. I'm going to be okay. Like, I don't need to fight or flee the situation. That being said, obviously there are situations where you need to get out. We know this, right? But I'm just saying in those not all situations, you just might feel uncomfortable. So reason number one, why we want to do breathing. Number two, a lot of times we focus on things that are out of our control in these moments of heightened emotion and reaction. Think about like the weather in a game, right? You are there and you're focused on that and how cruddy it is out. And instead, you waste your energy on this and it makes your performance poor. Why would we waste our energy on that? We can't control the weather, but we can control in those moments is our breath. And if we're feeling ourselves getting angry about the weather, that's focusing on our breath and controlling it. It's going to calm our brain down again. So breathing, two reasons, amazing. So let's go actually through it now. So we're going to put one hand on our chest and one hand on our stomach. Now, typically in this situation, I'm not going to be like, hey, coach, Kathryn told me to put my hand on. No. This is just to practice because we're not used to breathing this way. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, expanding your diaphragm like a balloon. And then you're going to hold as much as you can and then exhale and deflate that balloon. And that's going to be the exhales through your mouth. So let's do one together. So breathe in through your nose. Hold. And then exhale through your mouth. And deflate that balloon. Now, after one, I don't expect you to be the Zen state. Okay, this is going to take multiple breaths over an extended period of time. So my challenge for you between now and the next series is to practice this 5 to 10 minutes daily. Breathing, listening to music or a podcast, or when you're reading or doing schoolwork, do this deep breathing. Okay, it's going to condition our brains to eventually, once we deliberately practice it, we're going to realize like in those moments, your body's going to be like, oh, I'm breathing. I'm okay. I'm safe. And it's going to help you calm down quicker. So do the breathing, try it out, give it a shot. It's going to take some time, but I hope you try it out. And I'll see you next week for our next series. Go Knights.